Are you serious? Are you for real? Look at how dope that is. I'm so excited for this next saga in our leaky teacup sign. Let me show you. I just exported this out. Follow me. Hey Kiki, by the way, y'all, I totally forgot to show everyone. I finished it. I totally sealed it. Look at the sheen on it. I'm so proud of it. I still need to make a, well, first off, I need to clean that spilt coffee, ew. I still need to make a top for it, but man, look at the sheen. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to narrate right now. It's just so nerve-wracking. So right now, I'm gonna try to hold it steady. That screen that I just showed you on my computer, it is now tracing that. So we're gonna do little CNC letters. Woo! Man, I am right on the verge of stopping it because I'm realizing that the sheet is just a little bit too off. I'm like borderline off the top up here. What do I do? You know what? I'm just gonna let it go. Let's see what happens. You know, can I just say I'm feeling really good about my decision to not do anything because somehow, miraculously, we are still in line. We still have not gone off the edge. We still haven't crashed the machine. We are on, let's see, leaky TEA. We still have a CUP to go. There ain't no way. I'm pretty sure it's gonna trail off here. Yep, I made a mistake, but we're gonna stop it right before it gets to the danger zone. Dude, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is the exact font that he used. I love it. Let me just get this Y out real quick. No one sneeze. Okay. Dude, are you serious? Okay, game on. We can do these. Are you serious? Are you for real? Look at how dope that is. Yes, I did run out of space before I could get the P, but it's okay. We can reprint that. Dude, how perfecto is that? We have drilled some pilot holes right here just to get the bandsaw into. So far, this is like the test cut right here and right here and right here, and it's perfect. So let's go ahead and continue this bad boy. Guys, this bandsaw has been like the most valuable purchase in terms of just woodworking stuff. I use this dude 50 times a day. So anyway, yeah, after 20 minutes of trying to get a better angle, this is what you get. Enjoy this nice side view. You have to be very careful here. Very, very gentle and fragile. Yeah! Woo! Look at this. Looking pretty good. I had to drill one more pilot hole for the last stretch. It's funny that the messed up part of the teacup is the hardest part of this project so far. Woo! Done. On to the next step.
Next, let's sand. First, we're going to start with P16. The sides especially need it.
Now we want to leave it raw, but not super raw. Like these little relief edges on the side, these lines, I want to get rid of those. So we're going to do it by hand. All right, next up, we're going to do a round over. Just a little one. Yep, this is super teeny tiny. Plus it's red, come on. Oh, boo, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with this one. It's slightly bigger than the red one. It's not red, but it's okay. So every little bit by bit is making this thing just look cooler and cooler and cooler. All right, I just put like a subtle rounded over bit just around the edges. Might do a more intense one on the handle, TBD. All right, let's stand you up. Let's look at you real quick. Oh yeah, that's looking really sharp. We are back to the GoPro, that's right, we are. We're not an expensive camera type of family. We got this really nice camera, we're never gonna use it again. You see this? We need to make this today. This is the handle. Quick recap for those of you who truly haven't seen the first one. This is a sign for a really cool shop that's overseas. So this is gonna go on here, and then we're gonna add some letters here, and it's gonna be amazing. For the people who are gonna be in charge of hanging this, make sure it's secure, because if this falls on someone, it will kill them. Seriously, like, it's heavy. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a patchwork style of this. I've put together some wood over here. I think I'm gonna make it mainly walnut with just a little slice of purple heart in there, just to kind of tie it in with everything. Look, right now I'm trying to figure out the right width. This is like 1.25 inches. Hey, geeks. This looks pretty good. What I'm trying to do is just get past the rounded over bit. So 1.25 inches, that is our guiding light. Hey, Kiki. So guys, let me show you the path. Whenever I'm working over here, Keeks is always inevitably sleeping right there. And then she'll slowly come over here. She'll make a little parkour jump over there, come over here, go on this really skinny path right here. And then 50% of the time, she will make this jump. The other 50% of the time, she will nope and reverse back and go back to sleep. It's amazing. Oh, here we go. Oh. Wow, look at you girl. God, amazing. Guys, she's like, in human years, she's like 185 years old. It's insane. Hey, baby girl, you gonna come and hang out with me? So we gotta figure out Kiki. There's something up with her eating. We've changed her food. She's been to the vet many times. You just like to eat and cute. And then sometimes you eat the throw up. It's horrible. It's really disgusting. That's her reality. That's what she does. You're in the way. Come on. Man, in a perfect world, I would just do this and then be done with it. But then you see how the grain is all sideways? This would be completely ignoring that, and I can't have that. So we're gonna have everything match grain-wise. So the Kiki, I'm working, I'm shooting, I'm doing so much stuff. You're just purring. So the first thing I need to do is just trim this up into size and then get everything uniform. You know what? I'm gonna do that off camera. You guys have seen me do that. I'm gonna use the planer, I'm gonna use the table saw, and I'm gonna use the jointer. Yep, see you in a bit. Woo, it's mind melting. It looks like an ear. I don't know why. Every time I look at it separated from this thing, I just see an earlobe. So we have the earlobe here, and we're just gonna start piecing stuff together. You guys should be pros by now at this. Come on, this one goes on here. This one's gonna go on here. We're gonna skip one, not bragging. It's gonna be pretty awesome. And then these can be scraps. Maybe I can use it on my next pull cue, which by the way, is a 6-pointer. Yeah, I did count them 4 times just to make sure. And yes, it took all day and it was brutal, but man, it's gonna be so dope once it's done. Look at that. All right, now we glue up the earlobe. All right, now let's crush this. And also, we will clean you, dude. Now we wait 30 minutes. I think I got all the extra glue off. This is now nice and glued. It is time to do a transfer, but I don't know where the carbon paper is. However, let me show you guys that you don't really need it. You can just flip it over to the, yo, not a problem. Is that a problem? I don't think that's a problem. What you do is you flip it over to the back and then you take a number 2 pencil and then you just start going for it. All right, now in theory, all you have to do is trace this and it should reappear like magic. Oy, didn't work this time. Man, it's the wrong type of pencil. The one that I need is darker than this, and I do not feel like finding it right now. I think I'd rather actually just cut this out. That's how lazy I'm gonna be right now, because I do not know where the darker lead pencil is. Kiki, did you eat it? All right, now we get to play trace and navigate the kitty, who is at any moment going to just completely devastate all of this. Yeah, you're just gonna chew on that? Is that what you're doing? Oh, you're so cute, girl. Guys, I'm super nervous. So this is a scroll saw. It's very similar to the bandsaw. It's a blade that goes, you know, vertical. It's like a sewing machine. Except it's much smaller, it's much finer. You can do much smaller turns without hogging it down. It was broken for the longest time, but I totally just rigged it, fixed it, DIY'd it. Yeah. Dude, this thing is incredible. I didn't have to do any relief lines. All I had to do was just go tick, 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 tick. However, there was one problem, and it's this. Look at this. I guess the glue failed because Daddy is impatient. I'm totally impatient, and I didn't wait for it to set. I mean, I waited like an hour. Instructions recommend 30 minutes, but I mean, this is pretty abrasive. All right, I'm gonna finish it and then re-clamp and re-glue it. No biggie, easy fix. Wow, yep, I just broke that blade clean off. So Purple Heart is incredibly dense, incredibly hard wood. It's like one of the hardest woods on the planet. And it's really, really, really thick. I think I have a few more blades. Let me just let the adrenaline stop flowing through my veins. Let me just go have a sit and a cry and get back to work. Dude, are you for real?
That's so good.
This looks so good. I love it. This is raw, right? I need to sand it down. I need to finesse the edges, but we still have this to deal with, right?
Oh!
So let me re-glue that.
Broken cup.
Yeah, look, it's on brand, yo. Maybe I'll just like intentionally leave it cracked.
Yeah.
There we go. No, I'm gonna glue it up and then shave this down, sharpen it, give it a round over bit. But dude.
And it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, it looks so cool. And then after this, the last step, I mean, aside from like finishing it, treating it for waterproofing and stuff, I gotta do the CNC lettering. I've already printed them out and cut them out, and I'm just gonna glue them. You would not believe the turmoil that gluing and clamping this thing has been. 3 clamps. I actually used the excess bit that we cut out as like a shell. Now it's definitely time to start finessing this. I just gotta figure out some way to pin it down so I can take this router bit and go bzzz without it flying off. Oh man, sanding is exhausting. All right, we've routed it, we've sanded it. There's still some burn marks. We're gonna clean that up. I just wanna do a quick soft fit. We're gonna use epoxy instead of wood glue because there's no possible way that I'm gonna get a flat, flush, perfect fit. So some thick epoxy will do the trick. All right, we have some West System epoxy. This is the epoxy that I use for the full Q stuff. And it is ridiculously strong, and I think it's gonna do the trick. It's like nice and thick. It'll fill the pores. You guys won't believe this, but this cup has a hole in the bottom of it. Guys, I don't feel like I deserve that. We're just gonna get some with our finger, big old glop of it. It actually gets very hot to the touch as it starts combining. Just gonna go ahead and give it a good blop of blur. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down. Okay. I think I got it. All right, let me get this excess off because I don't know how to get off the dried epoxy. Guess I could just sand it off, but yeah. I'd rather just not worry about it. You know what I love the most about this project is that it's pretty handmade. I mean, it's very obviously handmade. It's not made by a machine. And I might leave it just a little raw like that. I mean, I could probably spend like a few hours sanding this until it's absolutely perfect. But dude, it's a leaky teacup, bro. It's not a perfect teacup. It's got a crack in it. Dude, this is getting so confusing. I'm shooting like 4 shows at once. I'm doing a pull cue, then while that dries, I go over here and I work on this awesome teacup sign, and then when that dries, I go back. Babe, or me, whoever's editing this, sorry in advance. I've lost track of time. It's been many moons. That's good enough for me. It's been a while. It's been long enough. This is a 5-minute epoxy-ish. I don't remember how long it really is. Okay, let's see. Man, these Bessie things are so heavy. I'm really proud of it. Every single step just makes it cooler and cooler and cooler. Guys, I think the last thing to do is lettering. I am going to cap it here. I don't want to work on it any further while this stuff cures and dries and solidifies. Oh, here comes Kiki. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed it.